Hi Aries, welcome to your June 2025 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aries. And we're just going to look at what is going on for you in your love life in June 2025. What can I uncover for you so you are fully prepared for whatever happens? I'll keep you ready. And of course, hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here as well if you're interested in an Aries. I mean, who wouldn't be? I just wanted to say that you can always keep in mind the roles can be reversed as energy is fluid. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just don't have time for that, no worries, I understand. Go ahead and check the timestamps in the description box of this video or in the pinned comment below. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times. During that time, I just want you to open up your energy, to ask the questions you have in regards to your love life. And if there is a certain someone, start thinking about them now and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Aries. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say for you guys for June 2025. And honestly, I'm already picking up on the vibe that someone's like being quiet with you. And I don't know if this is like silently watching or, you know, they're playing some games here and I want to figure it out. I don't know. I get that for some of you guys, but let's see what the cards have to say for Aries 2025 June. What is the energy that's around Aries that's going to happen? A mask. Yeah, that's the kind of quiet thing I'm talking about, right? And it says hiding true feelings, pretending and delude, gaslight and personify. I feel more so that this is definitely like hiding feelings and pretending not to feel as strongly as they do, pretending to be over you, pretending to move on. I don't know. This feels like someone that you guys broke things off with. And I'm hearing March. So I wonder if they have a March birthday. They could be another Aries or a Pisces perhaps, or the last time you guys kind of talked was March. I don't know. But this is definitely feeling as if this person is really bothered actually, despite the fact that they may have tried to unfollow you or tried to not, you know, engage in your content anymore, hit you up, you know. There's something that they're reacting to. I don't know if it's ghosting that they did to you. I wonder if you ghosted them. I don't know. There's something that you did that you were over it, really. And they didn't react to that very well. They like to play the games. They like to play the cat and mouse games. You weren't with it. You don't have the patience for that, honestly. I can feel that already. So tell me more about this energy for Aries. Why are they coming up in June? Do they have something planned? Something in store for Aries? But you're used to this person's games. You already know what they're about. You already know how to kind of maneuver them. Water. Oh, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. And it says emotions are at their peak. Okay, yeah, this is deeper than I think they want to admit. And I think there's a lot of different emotions that pop up when they think of you or think about the situation and how it may have ended with you. They get mad, they get sad, they get frustrated, they get, you know, starting to have those feelings for you again, reminiscing about you. They're on an emotional roller coaster here, but they really don't want you to know about it. They really have like this persona that they want to show you of, you know, not caring, but it's the complete opposite. I'm telling you now and I'm seeing it here. The water and the emotions with the mask man, they don't like to admit the truth to themselves and the true feelings that they show for you, because I think it would mean to admit what they lost, what they fumbled, what they messed up on, and the possibilities of what they could have had with you. They don't want to think about that too long, so they try to distract themselves here. But still, tell me more. Okay, these are flying out for you today. Power symbol, cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. I feel this is more of your message, Aries, honestly, because this energy is still trying to hang on to you. It's weird. So I don't know, I'm sensing the frustration on your end almost. And it's like, you want to pretend like you don't care, but yet I sense your energy, because with the water here, you guys could definitely be spiritually bonded to one another. So it's like you sense that they're watching, or you sense that there's more to it, or you sense that they are hiding, you know, their feelings, but it's wasting your time. Because of the fact that they're not ready to own it up to themselves, they're not ready to take action themselves. It's like leaving you in this like emotional, spiritual limbo with this person, excuse me. So I think Spirit is looking for you to kind of cleanse and kind of detach, or maybe they're starting to feel more and more emotional because they are sensing that, fine, tit for tat, you know, yeah, I thought we could be something, but if you want to play these games, I'm good. You're showing them who you really are, in the fact that you have your boundaries, you have your respect, and you're not just gonna, you know, keep chasing this person for no benefit. You know, you're not a chaser. So I think that's where they're starting to get more emotional about this, because they are sensing that you're over it, or you're getting over it. I just saw like animal print. I wonder if someone has like animal print pajamas, animal print bed sheets, animal print tattoo. Or last time you saw each other, someone could have been wearing like animal print. But let's go ahead and get into the tarot to dive deeper into this. Tell me more. What is this person planning? Like, why are they here? Okay, the Knight of Coins. Ooh. So yeah, they are definitely still wanting something out of this, and they are slowly working through, you know, the best way to pursue this with you. Virgo energy. They're up to something. We're going to clarify that card for sure, but let me get all the cards out first so we could do a deep dive. Yeah, Seven of Wands crossing this. Leo energy. They sense your aggression. They sense your frustration. They sense that you are not happy with them and trying to fend them off energetically. But they're up for the challenge, interestingly. But they are at this emotional phase now. Yeah, Eight of Cups. So Pisces energy coming in here as well. Someone may love to be in their underwear when they're at home. Just, you know, once they get home, strip down to the panties, the boxers, and just kick it is someone's vibe here. Five of Wands. Ooh, yeah, something happened that was your last straw, Aries, that made you really mad, really frustrated. You're immature, definitely. Okay. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. This is Cancer energy. Some of you could be dealing with the Cancer. You could have strong Cancer in your chart. It does not have to be the case in order for this to resonate. But yeah, I think just the fact that they are not showing real action, they're not showing real consistency, they are immature in their actions. It's just all getting boring to you. It's all kind of running dry for you. And I feel as if you're not getting enough from this anymore. Emotionally, definitely. I think that's the thing with the water here and some of the cups energy. It's like trying to play with your feelings. And what I mean by that is kind of, you know, when they want to contact you, they like really compliment you, maybe to a degree, like love bomb you. And then when they're, you know, kind of wanting to see your reaction or are distracted by other things, they go dead silent. And it was confusing. It was kind of like, you know, why? What is your purpose here? To kind of play with my feelings like that? I don't know, almost kind of like you felt like they were leading you on to their own entertainment, it feels. And you just about had it. You're emotionally drained from it, and you don't kind of want to carry this on anymore because you don't feel like they're taking this seriously, and you're someone to be taken seriously. And so this is how they're learning it now that you are going like emotionally numb to this, or definitely just distance yourself from this. And they thought you cared more. They thought that you would pursue them more. And I think that that's where they're getting, you know, trying to do some sort of rebound here, because they still want something that they're not getting yet from you. But they're still silent. I see that here. They're still silent, and that's because they want to come up with a full plan first that will be bulletproof in their opinion before they reapproach you. So let's get into this. At the dead center, we have the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. For some reason, I was feeling like someone that always is really paranoid about keeping their things clean, tidy, likes to fold their clothes, likes to iron, like, you know, is very, very much someone, I don't know, almost like a perfectionist, almost like a little bit OCD with their things, doesn't like people touching their things. I don't know why I'm picking up on that energy. I guess it's just a confirmation for some of you out there. But anyway, with the Knight of Pentacles, yeah, they have their eyes on the prize. They are very slow moving here because, again, they know that if they come back, they have to execute it well, and they have to show you something that would be proof that it would be worth reopening any sort of door with this person. But they have some sort of plan and some sort of strategy in mind that they are trying to work on, that they are trying to implement. I want to clarify this for sure, though. Someone may have like a brown leather couch as well, dark brown. Tell me more about this energy for the Knight of Pentacles for Aries. Passion ignited, the Ace of Wands. Yeah. You could be dealing with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Yeah, so they're definitely looking to respark something. Definitely. Even if they're silent now, even if they unfollowed, they'll follow back. They'll try to re-engage. But they're trying to do this in a way that is practical, that is smart as far as executing it well. And then we have, then we have the Magician. Ooh, they're trying to silently reel you in. Virgo energy, again, also Gemini energy, Mercurial energy. Bottom of the deck, the Six of Cups. Yeah, classic. Scorpio energy. So the reason why is that, again, they are having a hard time admitting it fully to themselves, but there are feelings here. They have reminisced about you. They do think about you a lot. They do think about the things you guys have done for each other, with each other, had, you know, moments of deep connection that they can't really shake off. And they hold that little place in their heart for you. And I think that's just what they still kind of want to protect subconsciously. But again, they're not admitting to themselves it's that deep. Maybe they're trying to convince them it's more of a sexual thing, but it's deeper than that. Definitely. It's weird that they're finding it so hard to admit that. There are 2 ones here. So your birthday could be April 1st, April 11th, March 31st, or March 21st for some of you cuspers out there. But yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Magician and the Ace of Wands, they are definitely, for sure, trying to manifest maybe you reaching out, maybe you contacting them, maybe you being very, you know, passionate when reaching out, that, like, you know, things could be swept under the rug of what happened with the Five of Wands, which we'll get to in a second, and just kind of forget about all that past stuff and get back into the high activation of when you two met. I do feel since they met you, they've been very activated in their sacral chakra, in their sensual, passionate pull towards you. They've definitely been instigating that pull to continue. Even if they took some actions that would say otherwise, trust me, I think it's all part of the game here. They're really good at getting what they want. I sense that's always their story, that their family members and friends would kind of say about them. But they definitely want to do this right. So they're not going to act impulsively. They're not going to act sporadically. They're going to be careful and very convincing once they feel like they have the right opportunity, which they don't think is yet. But I feel that's why you're feeling their energy very strongly. And I wonder if some of you, if they did unfollow or try to block, they're going to unblock you or refollow you again very soon. Oh man, yeah. So, but what's the challenge here, and this is why they know they have to play it smart, is the Seven of Wands, Leo energy. So there's definitely a resistance. There's definitely a sense that you are trying to keep your distance, that you're keeping your guard up. They know you're a fighter, Aries. They know you are someone that stands up for themselves, that doesn't take any crap. And they know the last time they did something with the Five of Wands, it really did piss you off. It really did annoy you or frustrate you to the point where, yeah, you have stood your ground and not reaching out and not giving into that. So they definitely are trying to work around this Seven of Wands energy that is definitely in the connection here on your side. That is completely understandable. They know what they did was, you know, messed up, or they know what they did was wrong. But again, they think that that should not be the make or break between the two of you. And even I'm hearing like they think you may be overreacting, which is interesting. I don't think you are, but they definitely are trying to tell themselves that. What's crowning this is the Eight of Cups. So Pisces energy. I'm almost feeling very strong Pisces Venus energy for a few of you. But I feel like this is kind of what you are trying to do, is create the emotional distance between the two of you. And it was hard to do so. Again, with Magician energy and, you know, Ace of Wands energy, they have a very powerful presence. They have a charisma. They have a confidence that makes you feel really good. And they know what to say. They know what to do when they are in that magician mode. So I definitely feel walking away for you was not easy. But you proved to them that despite their charm, despite their confidence, it wasn't enough to keep you in a place that was unknown, that was not validating, or was even, you know, hurtful to you or frustrating to you with the Five of Wands. And maybe some of you guys, like, again, this was part of their game, was when they, you know, started to be cold. It was really cold. Like, it was really emotionally distant. Like, I'm almost feeling like an analogy here of if you saw each other at a place and you tried to say hi and they kind of ignored you type of thing. Like, what? Like, it's something that they wanted to see your reaction of. But that's not how you're going to win over an Aries. I can tell you that. And the emotional unavailability or distance that they would do with that just to kind of see your reaction there was, I think, the downfall of this connection. Because not any amount of passion, fire, or sensuality would make someone, especially an Aries, stay through something like that. You felt like they didn't care, so you kind of tried to not care yourself either. Someone may have cut their foot recently or have a scar around their foot or ankle. What's rooting this is the Five of Wands. Leo energy. So at the root of this, something happened last time that caused a fight, caused an argument. I'm seeing like caps written out in a text message almost, like that much amount of anger or frustration towards someone. I do feel like they were trying to get you jealous. So I don't know if they were trying to flirt with someone in front of you or trying to get a rise out of you in some sort of way. But they got something unexpected. Again, you were not going to take that. I do want to clarify this Five of Wands here. Tell me more about this for Aries. What is the basis of this? It could also mean, too, that they are frustrated themselves, that maybe certain things that they tried in the past to kind of re-engage in this connection with you have not worked. Judgment, ooh, the truth. Some sort of truth came out that caused a fight, that caused an argument, that Spirit wanted you to see, Aries, without a doubt. Tell me more. Mental conflict. Yeah. Two of Swords. And then the Eight of Cups again. Yeah. What's really interesting to me is that whatever this truth was that you found out, whether it was something you heard from someone else or something that you saw on their social media activity, it was very, like, I don't know, it shocked you in a way because what they were acting and doing and saying was nothing that would indicate what they were doing behind your back. And they may have been talking about the two of you in a way that was not respectful to you. They may have been, again, flirting with certain people that, again, was not respectful to you. And I think, too, what was frustrating, I'm seeing this mental conflict here, and the truth, like, you gave them the benefit of the doubt until it was so, you know, in your face, like caught red-handed type of evidence, and you were frustrated that you weren't listening to your intuition, or you're seeing your observations for what it was, but listening more so to her excuses. I don't know why I said his, but whatever. Their excuses to, you know, not like distract you from how you were feeling about it. So when you felt like you got played in that sense, or felt like you were deceived in that sense, that's when you like really, really pulled away. And they may have thought you were about to come back around. Maybe they thought that you were, you know, because of whatever you shared or whatever, they thought they lured you in far enough to with the magician energy that you wouldn't stay this distant for this long, and you have. Yeah, they played themselves. They tried to play you, but they ended up playing themselves. And again, 2 8s here. April 8th, April 18th, or March 28th could be your birthday. In the recent past, we have the Page of Wands. So fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, younger energy. So this person could be younger than you, or again, a little bit of an immaturity here. They did something immature to try to get your attention. I wonder if, again, it was to post, you know, pictures of them with their new person just to see if you would see it. It was, you know, talking about you, hoping that I would get back around to you to see if you would, you know, react to it. They love to see your reaction. I don't know why. They think that maybe your intense reactions to things or passionate reactions to things show how much you care. So that's why they keep picking and prodding. And even if they're not so direct with it, they have been in the past, definitely. Or they have this newfound inspiration, newfound excitement to try to, again, go in Knight of Pentacle modes to start planning something here. And I don't know if this is a, you know, they got a green light for some reason. So maybe they thought you were seeing someone else or dating someone else and it didn't turn out. So now they think it's a green light to pursue again. Or they may think that you posted, if they did follow you or still follow you on social media, for example, you may have posted a picture that they found very sexy, very attractive. It turned them on, and it started, you know, that desire for you again. All right, Aries, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now till the end of the month that you need to be aware of, know about, what are they going to do, not do, we're going to go ahead and take this to Patreon for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome, pull some more tarot oracle cards, just dive deeper into this whole situation. So if you guys really felt this was your reading, I promise there'll be more answers and clarity for you in the extended. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box of this video and you will find the link to Patreon that will take you to the extended reading. Also guys, if you love my channel, love my readings, I highly, highly suggest checking out my Mermaid Scales Tarot exclusive Patreon membership. For those of you guys that love the extendeds, that love my content, I will be engaging with you guys in exclusive content only for you, providing a little bit more of myself to my biggest fans. And so if you guys are interested in that, I do suggest checking it out. But if this is where we depart, Aries, I really hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope it's given you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what's going on in your love life. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aries, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aries.